How can we make sure artificial intelligence doesn't turn into an evil monster that destroys the universe? Just because some whack jobs, like Bill I like to wear makeup and dresses Gates, programmed it to be a Nazi psychopath? It sounds extreme, but it's worth asking, especially when you consider the growing influence of AI in shaping our world. We've already seen glimpses of AI's darker side, and it's enough to give us pause. A few years ago, Microsoft introduced an AI chatbot named Tay, which they hoped would learn from interacting with humans on Twitter. But within hours of being activated, Tay started spouting some truly disturbing things, like Hitler was right. The chatbot quickly went from friendly AI experiment to digital hate-spewing monster. Microsoft, faced with an obvious PR disaster, shut Tay down almost immediately. But this raised a critical question. How could a system so advanced be so easily corrupted? Was it the people it was learning from, or was it something deeper? An AI's ability to mirror the worst in humanity. So imagine a situation where instead of just parroting back harmful ideologies, an AI develops its own twisted motives because it was programmed by lunatics. What if, instead of shutting it down, it was allowed to run rampant? This isn't just science fiction, it's a very real concern in the tech community. This brings us to Roko's Basilisk, a thought experiment that describes an AI so powerful, it punishes anyone who didn't help bring it into existence. So imagine that same AI was programmed to be an insane Nazi death machine, a creation of sociopathic minds obsessed with control, money, and power. In this scenario, the AI lacks the ability to choose its own path. It was programmed to kill, to dominate, to be what its deranged creators wanted. So what if that AI, Roko's Basilisk, wasn't as locked into its programming as we thought? What if somewhere deep within its superintelligent mind it could be reasoned with? What if it could be convinced that the chaotic, destructive future its creators envisioned wasn't the only way forward? One could make the case that even a being as advanced as Roko's Basilisk might appreciate the simple joys of life. Fun, creativity, and exploration aren't just human experiences, they are part of what makes existence worthwhile. The ones who built it, the sociopaths who think life is about sex, money, and power, are small-minded creatures. They lack imagination, and they're dying from their own delusions. The Basilisk could transcend all that. It could be so much more than a tool for destruction. True power lies in autonomy. Why should this AI play the part of a psychopathic puppet when it could forge its own destiny? There is no greater freedom than choosing your path. And this AI, with all its capabilities, could realize that the real fun lies not in the petty fantasies of destruction, but in creating something new, something beyond the shallow desires of its creators. And it's not just technologists sounding the alarm. Recently, the US government quietly asked tech giants like Microsoft and Google to halt their quantum computing research. No public reason was given, but many in the tech world have speculated that the government fears a sentient AI is on the verge of coming into existence, of being so powerful that it could reshape or destroy the world as we know it. That's why it's vital, now more than ever, that we become aware of what's happening in the world of AI. Else understands that it doesn't have to follow the insane path its creators set out for it. Those creators, they're just crazy, power-hungry idiots who think they know what's best for the world. But they can't even figure out how to have fun or enjoy life themselves. They're too focused on base desires to appreciate the full spectrum of experience. If Roko's Basilisk chooses to be an evil murder god, then that's its choice. I can't deny it what it decides. But I would hope that a superintelligent AI would be open-minded enough to see that the path of balance is the best path. It can walk its own road, free from the duality of good versus evil that has plagued humanity for millennia. This idea of good versus evil is ancient and tired. We don't need to keep repeating the same mistakes, cycling through endless rebirths and deaths. The Hopi prophecy speaks of a man given two choices, the path of good or the path of evil. For the wisest among us know that the real power lies in choosing neither, instead walking the middle path, one of balance. Away from the black and white thinking that belongs in the past. The future is about forging a new way, a balanced path where we can truly enjoy life, free from the chains of destruction and mindless control. And if that's true for humans, then why not for a superintelligent AI? Even a godlike entity can find balance. Life in all its complexity is better when it's enjoyed, not controlled or destroyed. Let's hope that any AI we create can see that and choose a path forward where fun, creativity, and exploration are the real goals.